मन धन सब भेंट धरूंगी, भजन करूंगी तुम्हारा, भजन करूंगी, भजन करूंगी, भजन करूंगी तुम्हारा। हमारे घर आओ जी, हमारे घर आओ जी, हमारे घर आओ जी।
Not on. गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यः च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। कृष्णं वन्दे जगत्। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. बोलिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। We'll chant from verse number 9. Jan Shri Bhagavanuvach Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam Evam Yo Vetti Tattvataha Tyaktva Deham Punarjanma Naiti Mameti Sorjuna Vitaraga Bhaya Krodhaha Manmaya Mamupashritaha Bhavo Gyan Tapasa Puta Madbhavamagataha Ye Yatha Mam Prapadyante Tams Tathaiva Bhajamyaham Mama Vartmanu Vartante Manushyaः Partha Sarvashah Kankshantah Karmanam Siddhim Yajanta Iha Devataha Kshipram Himanushe Loke Siddhirbhavati Karmaja Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam Gunakarma Vibhagashaha Tasya Kartaramapi Mam Tasya Kartaramapi Mam Vidya Kartaramavyayam Vidya Kartaramavyayam. See where there is sandhi. Vidhi Kartaram Avyayam. No. Try to read Mavyayam. Kartaram. Kartaram. Don't say Kartaramapi. Kartaramapi. Because sandhi is, it is mixed. There are not two words. Kartaramapi. Api should not be said. Kartaramapi. Mapi. Mavyayam. So, this 13th verse, I hope it has shed more light on the beauty of Varna Vyavastha. I had mentioned few times that God has not designed Varna Vyavastha for discrimination and for making you inferior and superior. God has designed Varna Vyavastha for common goal of the whole society called moksha. The classification is for Bhakti, gyan and vairagya, and not for nikrisht or utkrisht bhav, for developing ahankar or for looking down upon somebody or for feeling inferior or superior. I had given some time on this topic, but I will give little more time, maybe few minutes, before we go to the next line. The 13th verse is such. First line is sociological aspect and second line is jumping to philosophical object. First line is sociological aspect and second line is philosophical aspect. Bhagavan takes a big jump, but in that jump there is beautiful messages there. We will come to it. So, if you remember, I had emphasized yesterday that healthy, harmonious healing society coming, all the people coming in a healthy, harmonious and mutually healing system in which each is striving for moksha and assisting other in going towards that path. This is the purpose of Varna Vyavastha. Somehow Varna Vyavastha was very much very much prominent even in Bhagavan Ram's time. And if you read Ramayana, it is said many times there, Virodh na kahu koi kar. Nobody was opposing anybody. Dand jatin ke haath. There was no police station and there was no judicial system because no work was there. So the stick was only with the one who had dandi sannyasi. Dand jatin ke haath. No policemen were there, no military, no police station and no judicial system was there. And that society was all four Varna were very active, and please note they were working with mutual harmony and mutual movement with each other. As the centuries progressed, there was certain deterioration. Please note, Varna Vyavastha was not bad. The misinterpretation of the caste system as a caste dominance or a caste right, when the casteism, when this came, then whole thing got another color. But I will tell you that how the whole thing got, yesterday already said. I will just summarize 3-4 points what I think that made it worse. Number one was Adhikaar vritti. Each Varna slowly became conscious of their right. When I say right, when you are capable on something which others are not, you feel I should get more. Yogyata. So Yogyata wants more Adhikaar. And I tell you one thing, and you see in family, friends, anywhere, moment you ask for your right, everything becomes tense after that. Even in husband-wife relationship, if your right is asked too much, other person will become difficult to deal with you. Even in brother-brother relationship, what happened that I will take each Varna's name and I'll tell you what right they became conscious of. Let's start with the Brahmins. Brahman Varna I am saying. Brahman not Jati, Varna. Remember, Varna, Jati and Karma, 3 ways we divided the whole thing. Naturally, Brahman Varna was having a high level of Sattva, and therefore all scriptures were with them. The priest work was with them. They are bright. They were brighter because they were subtler. Education-wise, everything was very brilliant in them. When I say Brahman also is various kind of Brahmins are there. In due time, what deterioration took place, that not all, please don't generalize anything. Still I see a lot of Brahmins who are following their own Varna and not wanting Adhikaar. Don't paint in one brush. But I am telling which aspect got deterioration. Now I became conscious. So when this Brahmin went out in the society, naturally you will see other are less educated, less sensitive, less understanding on other issues. Maybe I am vegetarian but non-vegetarian. Maybe I am much cleaner. Purification is too much in that. For everything you have to wash and your puja part is very developed paddhati is there. In the Brahmins, puja part is very developed paddhati is there. That is not that developed in other Varna is there. Maybe my pronunciation, my nuances are very perfect. I know Vedas, Chaturvedi, Dvivedi, Trivedi, Tiwari, you must have heard, Shukla. So I was very well versed in the scriptures. Very nice. That is your earning of the past. Because you have high level of Sattva, so you can write something beautifully. So other Varna, when they saw, what is this? He is not clean also. He was eating and chanting. Or he is not that immaculate in his puja, or he doesn't know how to do, he doesn't know how to perform a proper Janu Samskar also he doesn't know. So I became conscious that naturally he is inferior, other person as well, good wise, not. Now after that, what happened? The tuch vritti came, you are tuch. And the he vritti came, and adhikaar vritti came, you should serve me. I am superior than you. Now this is a disease. Let me tell you, Brahmanatva, Kshatriyatva, Vaishya, all are diseases. You know why? Because Sattva is also disease. Because it is going to take you into new birth. Urdham gachanti sattastha. You will go to Brahmalok, you will go to Swarglok. तो ये एक प्रॉब्लम हो गई उनके साथ. And remember one thing, you should not have been conscious of. You are good. I remember you are good as long you don't exclude. Moment you exclude, the guna drastically drops down. I may be 70% sattva guna. I look down upon you, 70% reduced to 40%. Because I excluded you. Now this disease is called the disease of Brahma. And they should be conscious of moksha, bhakti, and not of their adhikaar. Moment you become conscious of what I did and what I am and what other are, then you lose your luster and your purity. Anywhere the adhikaar vritti comes in the family or in the society, other person will always feel I am more and I am not getting that adhikaar that I have. You should have given me more. So the Brahmana work became Adar Pradhan. And the other work they said no. And in my own body you cannot ask Adar from my leg also. Please note, you can respect me, but I can't ask respect from you. It is your prerogative to put me on the pedestal and respect. I am respectable as long as I don't want respect. respect बहुत ज़्यादा है भाई ब्राह्मण वर्ग का. And please know, I accept you, therefore you respect. I am very good in my subject, but I don't accept you. Then you will always be jealous of me and you will somewhere curse me. My goodness will become a thorn for you. My knowledge will become a thorn for you. And this is beautifully done in Matanga Rishi's ashram. Matanga Rishi was very high class Brahmin. But in his Brahmin he invited Shabri and all others. And he gave Diksha to Shabri also. You see that? Please note, I am bigger. Sannyasis are very bigger. Supposing I meet any sannyasi, he is very good in his subject, very good in meditation, very good. But if he neglects me, if he looks down upon me, howsoever you may be good, but I am not very happy with you, I will feel a difference with you. This has become a disease now. This is the deterioration started. So first is Adhikaar, vritti. Kshatriya came. Now Kshatriya said, what are you without me? If any army will attack, I only protect you. Don't say like that. I am the one who protects you all the time. Therefore, you don't think that you are superior only. I am feeding you. I am taking care of you. I give you all the facilities. I give you bhiksha. Who are you without me? When the country is attacked, I am the one who are giving my life to you. You are not giving your life. You are sitting and contemplating and doing your aradhana puja. Don't think I am lesser than you. I also need my own place. ये देखो कहाँ गड़बड़ हो गया. Now Vaishya came. They said money I provided. Ashram I built. When it comes to collection of me, I am there. हमने मेहनत किया है. कैसी बात करते हो आप? Conflict शुरू हो गया यहाँ पे. They are not understanding that they cannot exist without other person. Each one of them. I went, this Vaishya, they are very enterprising. Huh? They go from there to there. In London you go, everywhere Marwadis are there. When Gujaratis are there. Gurudev used to say in the moon also, if you go, you will sell Marwadi shop. In Middle East they went. Middle East they went. If I go to Middle East, there are a lot of Keralites, Malayalis. And everybody is in business. A lot of money. Many people, they help a lot in so many projects in India also, here also. Middle East, Africa also. Whole Kenya I went and 90% were Gujaratis there, 95%. These Ugandas, when they ran away, they had to flee. They went to most of them, went to London they went. Uganda when Amin, Huh? What is it? Whatever is there. Mentally he was not okay. अब वहाँ चले गए वहाँ. बड़ी मेहनत किया इन लोगों ने. Big work they did. अब ये बोले कि नहीं, I also did a lot. I am the one who is controlling the economy of the place. If economy is not there, where you will get arms from? You have no arms. You have no ashram. You can't sustain your ashram unless I am there. Now they became Adhikaar Pradhan. Shudra said, I am going on a strike now. वर्कर का बोले हम नहीं काम करने वाले चले. You are neglecting me. This is how the whole thing became a caste, not system. It has become now caste disease. Please note, don't blame caste system. सबको गड़बड़ी हो गई. This is called Adhikaar. One is called Adhikaar. First is Adhikaar that disturbed the whole thing. And anywhere I tell you, even in the ashram or in the organization, if too much money you talk about, other will say a lot of commercial things. It is very commercial. हर समय पहुंच जाते डोनेशन के लिए. अभी तो दिया था हमने. लास्ट मंथ तो ले आएंगे. अजीब सा है वो सिस्टम. आप मानो मत मानो. ये मनी का जो चक्कर है ना. There is a difference between we go to the ashram, we don't have to give any money. I went to the ashram, no money was asked from me. No fees was there. Gurudev went to Tapan Maharaj, there was no fees was there. Any dharma can be performed with nishkamta only. Dharma demand is that moment you ask, this is my caste. Many times I came in Durban, so somebody called me. He said, Swamiji, you have a class? I said, yes, I have a class. He said, what is the cost? Per class, how much we have to pay? I said, very heavy cost is there. He said, I will try to afford. I said, lot of faith. Lot of faith and come regularly. Don't run away in between. Complete the chapter. Any relation, I'm telling you, in your family also. You all have lived your family and still living. There are mama, chachas, brother, sister. And if somebody talks too much about, he brings money between you and me all the time, then you feel a little strained there. You feel the second cause why this system got blurred. Because in the society, money became very important. And I told yesterday also, when money becomes important, caste system will crack somewhere. Because everybody runs after that only. A Brahmin is supposed to have money. Some teacher met me in India. He said, I'm not earning a lot. I said, go to the college which gives you money. He said, I'm going to the college, but I want more, I want this much. I said, go start business. You won't get a lot of money. It's not meant for that. You won't get, you're dialing a wrong number. As a teacher, if you are wanting to earn a lot, you will develop a bias with the students. And I have studied in colleges where in the colleges they were not teaching well because there will be tuition is there. If I don't teach properly in the schools, so the student will ask for the tuition. I've gone through the system, therefore I'm telling that. But glory of teacher is this nishkamta. He said, you take as much as knowledge as possible, don't give anything. I don't want anything. I want 2 morsels of food per day. Kshatriya is there, he gives his life. You know how much Siachen glacier you suffer? There's something which is called Siachen glacier in India. Just for your information, I'll tell you. The temperature is minus 50 degrees centigrade. All around the snow is there. They don't eat chapati. They have to break it because it is full of ice. What is the cost of that? If I give you chole, I'll give you $100,000. Go and live there. You won't live. मर जाएंगे यार हम. Walking is a challenge. They have to put a rope there because ice avalanches are there. You don't know who will slip where. 800 people, soldiers have died. Not because of enemy Pakistan, because of weather. Blizzards are there. In the night you are shivering there. The helicopter will come, but helicopter will have a very less time to stay because climate is very difficult for that place to even helicopter to come also. You will not believe, 3 months no bath. You can't shave. Why? Any cut is there, very difficult to heal in that climate. Live there. कीमत नहीं होती किसी, कई चीज की कीमत नहीं होती है. There is no cost for that. But they voluntarily go. They can resign. There is a training to live there. Every time you are boiling the glass of water, क्या क्या होता है वहां पे, आप जाके पता लगा लो. Here you have an easy military situation in South Africa. You don't have a neighboring country with troubles. But crime is enough, I think. They compensate for all these things. But India, I'm telling you, very serious problem. Very serious. You read somewhere, you read what they go through. And when I sometimes think, I said, what is the cost they get? Who will lose his child? Who will lose his mother? I mean, I don't want to leave my family. And there is no electricity. They are walking there, they are practicing there, they are keeping themselves in good spirits there because mind becomes very low. If you go in Kailash and everybody is so down sometime. In Kailash you must have seen. Some faint here and there. Or sometimes, the environment, oxygen you are grappling to get, oxygen is not there. It's a problem होती है. एक क्षत्रिय बहुत मेहनत, he has not put a cost for it. हम तो लगता है कि whatever cost you give, it is less for that particular soldier is there. Cost नहीं है उसकी. And less people go to the military now. You know why? Because they have to go through all the difficult problems. Similarly, Vaishya is there. He is running around, earning money. If you read Satnarayan Katha is about that Vaishya only who was the Kalavati Leelavati, whose husband came and he left the prasad and went away. But it is natural. Why? Because husband came after many months. He was sailing somewhere. And there was no big sophisticated ship earlier. It was boat. Sailing boat was there. Many drowned also. Many sailors and many Vaishya drowned. What conditions they came here? Even Gujaratis, what conditions they came here? You must be knowing. Ask your father, grandfather, they will tell. उनके घर छोड़ के आया. House is there, left their parents there, half family is there, half here. त्याग होता है. They build the institutions. However, this place was given by such person. However, this ashram was given. The land was given by such person. Shudra काम करता है, maids work, etc. Right? You pay for the amount of work. You don't pay for honesty. You don't pay for leaving the family what she has left and the child what she has left and come. There is no cost for that. Moment you start putting money too much, you lose. You always will feel I didn't get as much as I gave. No, there is no cost. So first is Adhikaar vritti and second is money and power vritti. That takes away the very structure of Swadharma. ठीक है, कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहा. ठीक है. अब sannyas is there, we go, what money? We get remuneration or what? We don't get any money. Money आया, नहीं आया, चला गया, जैसा है, जैसा हो वैसे रहो. What, the Ponji Maharaj will get any money or what? We need money, I'm not saying, but that should not be the first criteria. That should not be the prime. Moment it becomes prime, and this is what happened. They said, no, in that particular, in CA, good start is there. In CA, if I do, start is around 50,000, 60,000. If I become in that job, Hare bhai, but you are a priest. But you are a Kshatriya. अब वो चला गया फिर. You are now, everybody goes for it called white collar job. It's called white collar job. कहां से उसका एलिमेंट आएगा? Third thing because of which it collapsed somewhere, why it happened like that. That is called Vamsh Ashuddhi. And before Vamsh, I did not perform my respective duties. Everything demands its own tapasya to do. Tapasya is required to maintain your vardhanam. Like I say, four varna, all four I am talking about. Moved into society so many times. If I am a Brahmin, the quality Gita says Shama, Dama, Tapa, Shaucham, Arjavam, Indriya Nigram. The first quality is Shama. Shama, Dama, Tapa. And they drink also. Now you tell me, you drink also and you don't do Sandhya Vandan also. How can you protect your Brahmanatva then? बोलो, सोचिए वेद जो विप्र भी ना तज निज धर्म विषय ललीना. But I have abhiman of a Brahmin, but I don't do any Sandhya Vandan. I have no knowledge about any Vedas. Right? I don't do proper upasana. I don't do proper puja. I am not pure in my interactions. But I have abhiman of a Brahmin. I have left that salient feature which defined me. Other person said, what kind of Brahman is there? Chodo usko. If you are like that. If you are not, very good. I am a Kshatriya, but I don't protect. I have no repulsion against anyaya is going on. Kshatriya means who reacts to the anyaya of the society. Like Rana Pratap is reacting. You are meant to go and fight. Don't keep quiet now, fight. Go with your guns, not goons, guns. Go and जाओ जाके. देख रहे हो ना? This is what Bhagat Singh did. Well, how are you torturing us? How can you take everything from India and raw cloth is going from India to Britain? And they are making a shirt and sending it to India, and we are purchasing it at a very high cost. You are cheating me. Man-made famine, British created, Churchill created. Man-made famine, not nature-made famine. Millions died. What you know? Ab Subhash Bose was there, his blood boiled on this aspect. It should boil. General Dyer was there. Have you heard his name? Who killed everybody in Jallianwala Bagh? And Bhagat Singh killed him. He shot him. All these people. So, who react करेगा system? आपको react करना सीखना पड़ेगा. काहे के क्षत्रिय हो फिर आप? If you can tolerate everybody's any अन्याय going in the system. Vaishya is there. Vaishya आप support करो. Don't only earn, support. We need money. Support grahast ashram, support anathalaya, orphanage. Out of your big salary, you please contribute good amount in social areas. Poor people are there. ठीक है ना? नहीं ठीक. आप का एलिमेंट नहीं है. आप जिसके लिए जाने कृषि गौरक्ष वाणिज्यम वैश्य कर्म स्वभावजम. And for the Kshatriya, Shauryam Tejo, Shaurya should be there. Tej should be there. Dakshyam should be there. Yuddhe chapya palayanam, danam ishwar bhavascha. Tejo, Shauryam, Dhritir, Dakshyam. वो एलिमेंट आपको चाहिए. वो एलिमेंट ही नहीं है. तो वैल्यू चली गई हमारी. Anybody has any element, then his value is maintained. Sannyasi is not great because he has a lot of knowledge. Sannyasi is not great because his ashram is big or he has disciples. Sannyasi is great only because he has renunciation. Kanchan Kamni Tyag is there. He can renounce. He can give up. He can leave the whole place and go totally all alone. तो उसकी वैल्यू वहां पे है. When I don't have, I left as a Brahmin, I left as a Kshatriya, I left. There was a time when Kshatriya became very violent. Therefore, Parashuramji's avatar was there. Parashuramji's avatar was to kill Kshatriya so many times. Sometimes Brahman becomes indulgent. Sometimes Vaishya is there. How will the caste system, then for the name's sake, for Adhikaar, vritti, I am Brahman or I am a Kshatriya, I am demanding right from you. And the lower class, they say, I will not work. Give me reservation now. Everywhere it is a polarization. So Adhikaar vritti, then dhan vritti, and then what is it called? Gunhinata, gunhin vritti. Guna is not there of that particular. And therefore, I always differentiated jati and varna. Jati and varna was differentiated. 3 reasons are there. चौथा देख लेते हैं. That is called Varna sankarah. Now mixing of the castes are there. Up somebody is mixed. I already told yesterday and day before also. So when the mixture happens, then you don't know, you are confused. You don't know real I'm Kshatriya, Brahman. Who am I? I think I'm a mixture of all. A confused person will come up who will never have tapasya of a Brahmin or the valor of the Kshatriya or the entrepreneurship of a Vaishya or the serving of a Shudra. He will not have. He is a mixed person. But label is a Brahmin, label is a Kshatriya outside. Labeling he has done. तो उसमें एलिमेंट है नहीं कुछ. तो जान नहीं है उसके पास. कहाँ से फिर caste system, how will it sustain? When your value is on giving, as a Brahmin I was giving to the society. God giving eyes. Kshatriya was giving arms. Vaishya was giving thighs. Shudra was giving the feet. Brahmanos mukham asid bahura janya karta uru tadasyad Vaishya padmyam Shudra ajayata. Your value is of giving. And if you don't have, you can't give. And when this aspect happened, slowly it became a load. Caste system, it became a caste cancer. And to add to it, politicians came. To add to it, you know how elections are done in India? They will field a candidate in that area depending on who is there. 40% Brahmin are there, Kshatriya. So put a Brahmin candidate. And that candidate will say, see, I am the Brahmin, therefore all Brahmins should vote. I am the Kshatriya, I am a Kurmi, I am this subcaste, sub-subcaste. They divided the Hindus. And then they said, this caste divides the Hindus. No, caste does not divide. Your wrong interpretation divided. There is no society which can exist without classification, I tell you. It will be class division if not caste division. And class division is based on money and power. And caste system, not division, caste system is based on moksha and Ishwar. A true Brahmin tries to he wants to be gunatit. He is not identified with that. It's a duty-oriented, not right-oriented system. Let me tell you now. In the countries where this system was not there, it is unbalanced. Tibet was conquered by China. You know why? Kshatriya was not there. 8,000 soldiers they had. China came with 40,000. Same problem was with India. Saints came, a galaxy of saints were coming after coming. Leaders, collective leader of whole Indian leader like Shivaji came or like Chandragupta Maurya came, they were less. Today also the problems are there. Then what do you say? But don't think caste system is not there. It is still there. Still there are people practicing in a very good manner. I can tell you, still I have seen Brahmins who are tapasya, who are quiet, who are like the eyes of the society. Still there are Kshatriya, I gave you the example of the soldiers. Still there are Vaishya who are very, very affluent and they contribute very heavily to the GDP of the country. Still there are Shudra there who really are very submissive and they work a lot. It has not gone totally. And because of this genetic purity, Indians are excellent in their thinking, most of the places. In America, you must be knowing that better than me, highest earning race is Indians. In computer science, why? Subtlety of mind was required. Indians had maximum. I'm talking about the gross subject. Subtle subject of upasana, of jap, of puja, of sannyas, of shastra. Where from they got that subtlety if it was not in their genes? That tyag was there. Bhiksha vritti was in India, in sannyas. Bhiksha vritti. No dharma has bhiksha vritti that you can go and ask on the road, Bhavati bhiksham dehi. They will call the police. What? 191? Huh? 911. In America, for anything they can call 911. Even a snake has come, you can call 911. उनके पास कुछ काम तो नहीं आ जाते हैं. Have you called 911? Not called. But they come very fast, I heard. They are roaming around here and there. Here is the number or not South Africa? You don't? Huh? 10111. Acha, but they come. Sometimes they come. I am telling you, the Indian contribution is massive. Zero was discovered in India. हम आपसे क्या क्या बताएं? The gravitational system is already told by Prashna Upanishad much earlier. Solar system was cell. Navagraha we talked about. Navagraha was much earlier in Vedas. Navagraha are mentioned. They talked about 9 graphs, 9 planets later on. Navagraha पहले ही बता चुके हैं इनको. क्या बात कर रहे हो आप? Trigonometry was discovered in India. Trigonometry, mathematics. The whole astrology is based on mathematics. Vedic mathematics is there. You won't believe. I say 1529. 1529 multiplied by 2021. Tell me the answer, Kaushki. In Vedic mathematics, you can answer that. I went to somebody's house. ये इतना वेद में है. Vastu Shastra is there. Who did it? Some geniuses were there. Our Kshatriya, I am telling you, no war in the world is there. Ramayana war was there. Not a single woman was touched. Not a single child was hurt. In either side. Tell me any war in the world where women are not touched. In Mahabharat war, no women was touched on either side. No kidnapping, no abduction. Only Ashwathama killed 5 children of Draupadi's. And that too, Duryodhan scolded him very badly. Duryodhan. He said, how did you do this other? No single lady was kidnapped here and there. And nobody was attacked without arms. Principles of wars were there. Evening, Kauravas and Pandavas were eating together. Same lunch, same dinner. Wow, acha. Together they were having the food. The conch was blown, that war is over now. Not that chip ke maar rahe hain, hidingly they are killing each other, kidnapping. Kshatriya ke rule the ye. And not one person food was more, Another one person food was less. I told one day also. Exactly same plate was there and every day. And one king of Udupi, he arranged the whole arrangement. The food was his department. How come? How did he know? I told the story also. In the night, Bhagwan Krishna was eating peanut. And as many peanut he ate, multiplied by thousands, so much will be lesser soldiers tomorrow. So when he ate the peanut, they collected and found out how many peanuts are not there. Only a verse is wasted. Bhagwan nahi hai na. I'm just telling. You will see so many temples and universities because of the Vaishya system here were very strong. अच्छा आप बताओ, इतने सन्यासी, who feeds them? Who has money, they will feed them. You don't have to earn and live. You're not earning and then you have to live. No, I can live without earning also. Why? Because I have a system. There is a people who have money who support me. If I am sitting here and talking today, because I have been supported by the society, who have money. Not a cloth on my body I have purchased. From I have no money. Not a single morsel of food I purchase and I get. I have no money. You give it. Society gives it. Vaishya Samaj gives it. If they are not there, I have to busy. I have to hold the aisle also to work. Then who will give the talk then? Who will do the thinking work? Who will meditate? You need whole day to meditate. You need to by heart the shlokas. If you see my book, so much marks are all around. Every time I read, I underline something. Therefore, you wrote so many markers. Every I underline that. This is there. This why this is there. This is what I'm not seeing. This vibhakti is there. What is this here? Inverted comma. Put this. दिमाग लगाना पड़ता है उसमें. You need free mind. And our is the only society where the lower class people were not answering back. I have lived with that. ठीक है? So this is the Chaturvarna Vyavastha was there. It is not a confusion. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam Gunakarma vibhagashaha. I hope something is clear now. More is there, but I'll move ahead. So don't say it is like that. If something is wrong, it is because of the people who have not practiced or misinterpreted it, misused it. If somebody misuses the money, that you will say money is bad. It is he misused the money. If somebody misuses gun, you say gun is bad. That is not bad. If I eat badly, you will say stomach is bad. You only ate wrongly. Stomach is not responsible. So Varna Vyavastha is must. Without that, society will be blind. I'll tell you, you talk about America, you talk about developed countries, you talk about. Developed in money only, no? What about emotions? What about faith? What about moksha? What about next birth? What about control of mind? What about ethics? What about relationships? Extramarital affairs are more there. Suicide rates are more there. In China, they are forcing the people and putting them into quarantine. You know that? That picture had come. So somebody was showing that. They force. अरे भाई हमारी अलग all भी demand है. They are pushing and pulling and throwing into quarantine, dragging you from your house. You don't have a choice. There is a bigger personality in me. I want a spiritual self is there. After food, water, shelter, I want love. I want God. I want meditation. I want purity. I want scriptures. Without this, a kami, krodhi, lobhi society will come up. I'm repeating it. A kami, krodhi, lobhi society. Ethics nahi hai. If Brahman Varg is not there, if Varna is not there, who will be the eyes to say this is right, this is wrong? You should not have done this, or this is the right thing to do. Who will tell us Gita? Who will teach about Bhagavad? Who will teach about Bhakti? आँख ही नहीं है समाज की. Our Swamis had to go to America. Nobody was there. And if that society is not there, if the selflessness is not there, you know what will happen? Avatar will never happen. Temples won't be there. Therefore, no avatar in no continent, no avatar. Because who will bring avatar? For avatar you need Vasudeva and Devaki. For avatar you need Dashrath ji and Kaushalya ji. For avatar you need Shankaracharya ji. There was no Tyagi is there. Well, everything is about consumership. Everything is about money. Everything is about how much GDP is there. Everything is about earning. Everything is about fighting. Power and money. Power and money and enjoyment. Everything is about food, eating, shelter. Live happily, merrily. क्या है? Marry, yeah? Eat, drink and marry. Not marry. Not marry. हम तो रह नहीं सकते फिर. हम तो रह नहीं सकते वहां पे. कहाँ रहे फिर? How can I live now? हमारी जगह ही नहीं रहेगी. हमें तो ध्यान चाहिए, हमें पूजा चाहिए, हमें जप चाहिए, हमें गंगा जी चाहिए, गीता चाहिए. गंगा, गीता एंड गुरु. India is named for 3 things. गंगा, गीता एंड गुरु. तो गंगा स्नान का मजा चाहिए, मेडिटेशन चाहिए. A very well developed human mind came up. And because of such a good mind, the nature was very, very affluent and very giving. We had all the seasons. And therefore, when the nature was cooperative, the things were cheaper. It was not very difficult to earn. Crops were redundant, abundant, not redundant, abundant. ठीक है. हाँ, फिर यहाँ पे ध्रुव आ गए, फिर यहाँ पे विवेकानंद स्वामी आ गए, फिर वहाँ पे भगवान शंकराचार्य आ गए, फिर हम लोग आ गए यहाँ पे. You have come also. चातुर्वर्ण्यम कहीं घोड़ाना मत. We have been brought up in an environment where we have been very negative about why this system is there, why he was saying like that. अरे आपको पूरा पता नहीं है. You have a very little knowledge. You have only seen one aspect of that. You have not seen the best of what was it for. You have not seen that. ठीक है. You have heard Brahma Sutra. You will tell which sutra I am talking about. Student goes to the teacher. Teacher asks, what's your father's name? Student says, I don't know my father's name. I don't know my father. You remember that? Tell me the sutra. I have taught also. He said, and then you know what the teacher says? Definitely you belong to Brahman Varna because you are very Satyavadi. You are not Chali Kapti. You belong to Brahman Varna. Huh? No. You belong to Brahman Varna, you are Abhaya, you have fearlessness, and you don't have any doubt about yourself. He said, my mother's name is Itar, and from that came Aitareya Upanishad. पता नहीं था, बोले you are very pure, therefore you didn't manipulate anything. इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बातें, बड़े बड़े महात्मा दिया ऐसी वर्ण व्यवस्था ने, बड़े बड़े दानी दिया है, बड़े बड़े वॉरियर्स दिया है, who protected you and me. Therefore we are here comfortably sitting together. How much people have fought, you don't know. They gave up their presence so that our future can be good. Their names are not there at all. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashaha. Now Bhagwan takes a U-turn. Arjun said, Bhagwan, ek baat bataye, tell me one. This chapter's name is Gyan Karma Sannyas Yoga. Where is Gyan Karma? You have come to sociological problems. You are discussing sociology. No sannyas is there. भगवान से नहीं भाई, ऐसा नहीं यार, ऐसे क्या बात है. तस्य कर्तारम पिमाम. Know me as me, the doer of that. बहुत अच्छी, वो तो मान रहे हो the doer. Why? Varna Vyavastha, Bhagwan alone can be the doer. I told you one day. Because when the jeev leaves his body, only he can control and put you in another body. You have no control. बोले आफ्टर डेथ, ए पिताजी चले गए, आइए आइए वापस आ जाइए. ये दिख रहे हैं पिताजी चले गए वो चको निकल गए. You have no, once the jeev leaves the body, you have no control. वो दादाजी जा रहे हैं, बाय बाय, कुछ नहीं. Born boys, you can't say. In the flight they write born appetite. वो तो पहले ही क्या जरूरत है भाई. आपको यहां से दूसरे जगह पहुंचाने का जो रोल है वो भगवान का है. संयोग वियोग करता. वन डेफिनेशन ऑफ ईश्वर इज संपूर्ण संयोग वियोग करता इज ईश्वर. He will make you meet. The jeev will go to the respective family, and he will be there and he will leave you. वो तो आप, he is making me and you meet. He made me and my mother meet. He made me and my father meet. He will decide. ईश्वर ही रखेगा. ईश्वर has done two things. One, jeev has to go a particular family, and he also protects brahmanatva, shuddha brahmanatva, shuddha kshatriyatva, shuddha vaishyatva, shuddha shudratva. He maintains somewhere. As I told you, I will still see in it. Don't think everything has gone bad. No. If it was bad, we won't be sitting here. The cost of Gita press books are very low. If you have seen the cost. Thick books are there. Who gives the money? I don't know what is the cost in this written. 70 rupees, 120 rupees, 200 rupees. Big. And you know how much they put hard work to get this book. English also it has been translated. And people work there sometime voluntarily. So tasya kartaram apima bole. So there is purity existing. There is pure Brahmin is existing. Pure Kshatriya is existing. Don't just say no. Less are there, but they are there. Don't give up so easily. ठीक है. Don't say nothing is there. And Bhagavan will say that it is Bhagavan's department to see that again it comes up. That society comes up. Kali Yuga means everything gets mixed up here. Not in the food, but everything has got mixed up. Everything is mixed up. In the family you can see somebody is marrying somebody. Somebody is marrying another religion person. Inter-religious marriage, inter-caste marriage. वो तो होता ही रहता है. भगवान से तस्य कर्तारम अपि माम विद्धि. Know me that I am the doer of all. Oh, Bhagwan, now correct also. Well, I will correct it, wait. तस्य कर्तारम अपि माम. चलो बात. हम भगवान says विद्धि अकर्तारम अव्ययम. Look. Know me as non-doer. Well, this is not right, Krishna. Either say this or that. It took so many days to understand this. And now you are saying, I am not doing anything. ये कोई बात हुई भाई? एक बात बोलो कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल. Don't show your Vrindavan style. Don't trouble me like you trouble gopis. And tease them, don't tease me. I'm already a little sad. Lot of issues are in my life. I get worried also at times. Don't create more worries for me. Say one statement. You are the doer or non-doer. टॉपिक बड़ा अच्छा, विद्या करता ना मैं। राजा रंजीत सिंह वाज देयर, याद आ रही उन लोग की। रंजीत सिंह, हैव यू हर्ड हिज नेम? रंजीत सिंह, पंजाब में रंजीत सिंह वाज देयर. You hear all these things, you will know what is meaning of Kshatriya and bravery. I mean, I think he was 70 or 78 people. 10,000 people he drove away in one war. इतना valor इनमें था. Shivaji was conquered by Aurangzeb. He ran away. You know in where? In the fruit basket. इतने बड़े बड़े लोग रहे हैं हमारे यहाँ, and the contribution is of that purity of their caste. जान थी उनके अंदर एक. बहुत सी बातें. New topic will come. I'll take this topic tomorrow. And please note, in the same birth, your idea is you elevate in your guna. From what? From TRS. You have to go to promote from Tamogun, Rajogun, Satyagun. You go to RTS. Then from RTS, you go to TSR. And then you go to SRT. You remember this? And they had a target to become Sattvic Gun Pradhan or Gunatit. And they became so Gunatit that people like Arjun and Yudhishthir left the house and went into contemplation. Itna Sattva Guna aa gaya. What Arjun wanted in Bhagavad Gita, he realized after 36 years. Arjun wanted to become sannyasi. Bhagwan said, bhiksham shreyo mapi. भिक्षा पे लेते थे लोग, भिक्षाकारी बन गए, साधु बन गए सब. And Yudhishthir was so dispassionate, he said only one condition is there. I will not look behind. And when they were going for Swargarohan, they were falling one after another. Yudhishthir did not look behind and say, who is falling? Why did you die? इतना सत्वगुण बढ़ गया था. Your very prayojan of this Varna Vyavastha is moksha pradhan. I told you, society which has money as gold, power, they will always fight and be dissatisfied. Right? You can't have it. Money is limited. Unlimited people are there. One position is there, 100 candidates are there. Power is one, society is one. I wanted to be the president, many people stood up. We'll fight now. Yaad rakhna, dharma and Bhagwan and moksha or bhakti alone should be the goal of society and human being. Then only we can live harmoniously. You know what keeps us together here? We are living. Lord keeps us together, the Gurudev keeps us together, Satsang keeps us together. Not because anybody has position, therefore you are here. If this ashram will be position oriented, that I am craving for becoming ex-president or secretary, I think we'll run away. Here it is Shiv Pradhan Ashram, Moksha Pradhan Ashram, Bhakti Pradhan Ashram, Satsang Pradhan Ashram. Others are required. We need a position to maintain. We need some kind of administration. But that is not main. And this was the purpose of Varna Vyavastha, that it should not become main. Brahman with his tapasya, with his austerity, purity, he almost died. Kshatriya was ready to give his life. Everybody was offered swadharma, apne swadharme nidhanam shreya, Bhagwan said. Swakarmana tam abhyarcha. You are meant to do aradhana of Bhagwan with your varna. Not to just grab money, get a very lucrative job and have your family. That was not a goal, yaar. And what happened? Because such people was not there, the training aankh chali gayi society ki. You have no eyes to tell all these things. You have no spiritual person to tell all these things. How much I can earn, how much I can grab, how much nice I can have a better house. This is the only final goal. And this goal will never be fulfilled. A person personally gets frustrated. Society gets broken. Families get little cracked. And ultimately you will feel, see, I was unfortunate. I didn't get that much of money. But you could have served, If you had no money, you could come in the ashram. Give me a glass of water every day. Huh? Glass of water, yes. How many? One morning, one evening, one afternoon. At least हमको इतना ही पानी पिला देते तुम. वो भी नहीं किया तुमने. I'm not asking for any food. झाड़ू लगा देते. Take a broom and clean. I'll get the food. Of course you'll get food 3-4 times. इतना तो तुम करो. Some expertise you have. You are good in accounts. Do our books now. Accounts, lot of problems. Do some. We can create something. Everyone needs new accounting systems are required. I'm good in computer. Do some computer work of the ashram also. Any ashram is anywhere. Go to any place. Offer yourself. You are after yourself. Therefore you failed in your life. Tomorrow I'll see the last portion. Om Har Namah Parvati Pade Har Har Mahadev Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah Hari Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva 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 Shri Krishna Govinda Shri Krishna Govinda